Good afternoon, people. Sorry, I didn't even realize morning or afternoon. Today we'll be reviewing a fragrance from House of Moschino, my first Moschino fragrance. It's gonna be Fresh Couture, okay? And this is a very interesting one. This is not my first review. I have reviewed this before, but that time it was just my beginning of the journey. Exactly 2 years, a little bit over 2 years ago, I bought this perfume in Malaysia. I reviewed it from my home. Like 30 ml bottle that I have. So this one comes in 30, 50 and 100 ml, and this is kind of marketed towards women. And the most interesting concept is like the bottle, the presentation of this house is always like overboard, right? Some people really find it funny. I posted yesterday my scent of the afternoon. People just laughed. Some people who never seen this perfume, they laughed. They thought it's a practical joke. So this fragrance bottle is very interesting. I'll show you full presentation, what it smells like and why I bought it. But before I start that, let me tell you it was a very special day, very special beginning to the day that I got to meet one of our true frag heads. I would say one of our very experienced nose and very important community member, brother Ananda Mustafiz. He came from India to Bangladesh, and we had a meetup early morning. We went for a morning walk. We had a morning tea, and he brought few decants for me, and then he actually gifted me two decants, from his collection. And one was tobacco Veni, just for me to sniff. This was the vintage batch, and then he also gave me, this is my scent of the morning after shower, Tom Ford Amber Absolute. Just if you look at the juice color, you can understand this is almost like the same juice color as Grand Soir by MFK. What a beautiful fragrance. I'll review both of them to honor him, and I think they're gonna be very, very special reviews. So let's look at the Moschino. Thank you, Ananda Bhai, so much for a wonderful time spent. And we actually have a lot of things in common. Music, we talked about food, we talked about culture and everything. We have a lot in common. So that's what I love about fragrance community, that I get to meet wonderful people through this wonderful hobby from different parts of the world, different what do you call backgrounds, different how to say age level and stuff. So things like we have this wonderful community going on. It's growing in Bangladesh just for the love of fragrance. So here you go. The fragrance box comes like this. In Bangladesh, you can find this in perfume world. They sell this. They also have pink couture, which I am interested into, and also they got gold couture. I think not gold, yeah, gold couture. So they have this beautiful bottle. That one is pink, other one is gold. But they come in, the gold one comes in a smaller size, 50 ml or 30, and these are like bigger sizes. So if I buy those, I'll review it. So if you see, this is EDT 100 ml, and it's like cardboard sort of presentation, and it's hard cardboard. And these are like Tom Ford kind of niche presentation. I'm not quite sure if Moschino is designer or niche, but could be either one. And here you go, the bottom you're gonna find some information. It's made in Italy. That's the most important thing. And when you open it, it reveals the bottle. Inside is like this. So very nice sort of presentation, very robust presentation. And if you see, one of the things that I really love about this bottle is how deep it sits inside the box. So it's very secure. Even if you move it, it doesn't move so much. So it's very secure. So the bottle is deep down there. That's one thing is nice about this. So yes, the bottle, I have shown this before. I'll put the older review link below, and you can check it out. When I bought it at first, when it came out first, it was very exciting. And here's the bottle. It looks like yes, you guys must have guessed, Windex, the glass cleaner. If you see the glass and your doors and windows, you clean, that's what it looks like, right? That's the most important, most interesting part, one of them anyway. And it also has the sprayer kind, but this is just a cap. It doesn't spray from here, which is a little bit sad. And at bottom is, you're gonna find the little sticker here, and it says Fresh Couture Moschino EDT at the back. It will tell you some interest. It looks exactly the same way Windex would be. It says works great at work, on a date, to a formal event, and much more. Okay, so they put the ingredients also here. Very beautiful glass bottle, and the juice color is very beautiful blue. It's like sky, sort of like a, how to say, like Bulgari aqua. If you've seen that, it has that watery theme. So it's very interesting. Actually, they gave the same color as the Windex. So yeah, it's a very beautiful bottle. I really love it. You open it to spray, right? And I'll show you the sprayer. It's inside, got blue. Sprayer is okay. Let me spray this on the paper, and let me talk about it. So this fragrance is not super expensive, but if you buy retail, it will cost you around $65 or $70 for 100 ml, and maybe $55 for smaller bottle. Sprayer is okay. Check this out. Okay, sprays very nicely. So this fragrance actually, as I was telling you, is marketed for women. But what I really feel, if you are a fan of Versace Porum, if you're a fan of any of those fresh Mancera So Blue, if you like anything that is aquatic sort of floral, fresh, fruity fragrance, this is easy love. When I sniffed it for the first time, I immediately bought it. And I gave my bottle to someone in Malaysia, but I had to get this back, not just for the bottle, for the smell. It's really amazing, beautiful smell. If you think of the presentation, it's just polar opposite of what this fragrance smells like. This is very beautiful fragrance. Okay, if you like Dolce & Gabbana light blue for women, if you also can think of a Sikol for unisex, this fragrance, and Dolce & Gabbana, the one light blue for women, if you love those fragrances, this fragrance will be easy love for you. Moment you sniff it, it's very aromatic, it's very beautiful, sort of like a fruity citrus, like a orangey, like a bergamot, a mix of a lot of citruses sort of opening, and then you get a little bit of florals coming in afterwards. And I think florals are like 2-3 different kind of florals, but it's not overpowering. Okay, it's not thick powdery sort of florals. What you also get is a lot of ambroxan from this, which makes it interesting, because at one stage, if you know Dior Sauvage has a lot of ambroxan, at one stage you cannot smell it anymore. You think it's gone, but it's there. This fragrance does that for me. It's not super potent like thick, but it has this light sort of nice sort of a projection and sillage that you get every now and then. If your skin warms up a little bit, it really projects again. So this is light, aquatic, ozonic sort of fragrance. At the same time, it has that beautiful I think raspberry as well, very prominent raspberry in it. So florals, citruses, raspberry, and I think the also got ambroxan. That's basically what you get from it. Is very fruity floral, nice sort of balance, and it got that beautiful blue skies. If you do like Jean-Paul Gaultier's Superman, if you like this aldehydic sort of fragrances, you will definitely appreciate it. It would be great for both genders, for work. Dating scenario would be very, very romantic. It's not just a everyday gym scent. You can wear this for gym as well, but do not go heavy on the sprayer. This would be easy for any age. It's very versatile in that way, but I would wear this also in not just summer. I would wear this in our kind of winters, because daytime we have kind of like a fall that is in Western countries. Our winters are like that. So we have sunny days. That's when you wear it. A little bit cool weather, it will make it last much longer than it does in summer. I would wear this all year round, no problem, but when it's really snowing and stuff, I don't think you will be able to smell much of it. But beautiful fragrance. I would highly recommend this. It will look very interesting in your whole shelf, and it looks a little bit cheesy. I understand many people will be like, this is child's play, but look at the juice color. I mean, that's just damn nice. I do not confuse it with those, the toilet flush thing that you put the blue things and your water is blue. Some people might say that it might look like Harpic, but I think this works. This is very cute, and I like how Moschino does some other fragrances. The bottles are very interesting. They have cloudy, light clouds, whatever, and they have some interesting names going on. If I buy some more, I'll review them. But this is a beautiful fragrance. Ladies can carry this in their purse. If you have a smaller bottle, it will be fitting in your purse very easily. And even if you have this, like just before entering a board office meeting or office work or entering a lift, if you have this, on yourself fresh, it's just beautiful. The aroma of this fragrance is really beautiful. Okay, and it's not too floral, it's not too fruity, it's not too musky. It's just the perfect balance. Beautiful little fragrance. Check it out. All right, Fresh Couture by Moschino. I will try out the pink one. I really want to buy that one. I think girls love that. I love that too. No shame in admitting it, right? You love what you love, right? So stay fresh, smell fantastic, guys, and enjoy your winter as long as it lasts, because it doesn't last forever. So everybody have a nice day, and I will talk to you soon with some other fragrances. Maybe today I'll do one more much later part of the day. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.